Hey friends, I'm Shelly Shoosh. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys all of my toddler girls' favorite things to play with, her favorite activities, her favorite toys. I'm going to link everything that I can below in the description box, so just be sure to check out down there if there's anything you see that you want to buy for your kids. If you guys are new here, I make weekly motherhood and lifestyle videos. My daughter Luna is 2 years old. She just turned 2 in March, so if you're looking for this age range, the maybe 2 to 4 year old type of activities, then just keep watching. So the very first thing I want to share with you guys is this right over here. I'm sitting in Luna's play area over here in our living room. This is her Melissa and Doug kitchen, and this is probably her favorite toy right now. She plays with it every single day. We got it for her for Christmas. Well, my mom bought it for her for Christmas. My brother and my sister ended up getting her all the accessories to go along with it. I think that it's really cool because it acts like a real kitchen. It's got the burners, it's got knobs that make noise. The oven opens up and you can put baked cookies and such in there. The microwave is very realistic. Everything on it is pretty realistic, so she loves to play with it and she uses her imagination, and you can just see the wheels turning, and I love anything that's going to teach like an actual life skill. So speaking of life skills, the second thing on my list is this working sink with all of these dishes. I bought this on Amazon. It's by the company Cute Stone, and it was pretty affordable. I think it was somewhere around $30. This is probably like my favorite toy out of everything here. The faucet on it actually works, and all it takes is 2 AA batteries. So you fill the sink up with some water, you give them the dishes, you can actually give them soap and it'll filter through the soap as well. And when they turn on the faucet, water just is recycled with a little pump in there, and it comes out. Every time I let her use this, she plays with it for literally hours. She doesn't care if it's freezing outside. She will play with this for a really long time. And you know, when you have a toddler, all you want is something that's going to occupy as much time with them as possible. So the next item on my list is this Crayola Scribble Scrubby. So I also purchased this on Amazon, and I'm just going to show you the little pieces it comes with. So first, it comes with a little bathtub, and you put water in here as well. For some reason, this child loves to play with anything that has to do with water. She gets to get a little bit messy, but not too messy. It's really easy to just put a towel down and let them go at it with these types of things. So the Scribble Scrubby comes with the bathtub. You put a little water in it, and then it comes with these 4 animals, and they're covered in like a felt material and 6 washable markers. So pretty much all you do is color on these, and then you put them in the bathtub, and then when you press down on this button here, water comes out of the spout and it washes off the marker on them. You'll notice that it doesn't completely get them off, but I mean, it's still fun for them, and it's reusable. So you would just dry off the little animals with a paper towel, and then they're good to go scribbling on them again. I'm sorry if I'm a little bit out of breath. I'm 16 weeks pregnant, and for some reason, like, all of a sudden I can't breathe anymore. Okay, so next up is this grocery store by Leapfrog. The one thing I will say about this is it has the volume level, the half volume and the full volume. The half volume is actually very loud, and it's not something that I really like. Like, way louder than it needs to be. So this one comes with a bunch of fruits and vegetables, milk and bread and such, and the kids pretty much
open for business.
So kids can scan their so loud. Kids can just scan by
And 1 item. Your total is 1 coin. Insert 1 coin.
So the kids will scan their items over here. It'll tell you how many coins to give it, and then you put the code.
And 1 item. Your total is 1 coin. Insert 1 coin.
Okay, I'm just gonna turn that off. You pretty much put the coins in here. It also comes with a little credit card so they can swipe, and then when you close it, all the coins come back out. She really likes playing with this. I think she loves playing with it because it's really loud. Recently, I just started letting her play in her bedroom by herself, so I always put this in her bedroom so that it doesn't bother me when she's playing with it. Again, you can find it on Amazon. The next thing that I want to talk about are sensory bins. Sensory bins are a huge hit in my house. We have been on lockdown for 10 years, and so I've been pretty much surviving on these sensory bins. So I buy these big, deep bins from the dollar store, and then I make a bunch of sensory things, and then when they're not in use, I just put them in like a Ziploc freezer bag so that I can have a bunch of them and they don't take up too much space. And then when she's ready, to play, we just bring one out into the living room, and then she just has a whole bunch of fun. This one here is like kinetic sand, but it came from the dollar store, and it comes with these little molds to make sand castles and animals and such. Again, another thing that will entertain her for at least an hour. It's amazing. Also with the sensory bins, I find that once they start getting a little bit bored of one of the activities, if you just add like some, let's see, like if I just give her like a new pan or a new cup or measuring spoons or something inside of that bin, it will keep her occupied for an extended amount of time, and she will just learn how to play with it in a new way. So sensory bins are a big win in our house. Next up is Play-Doh. And you guys, if you had seen my what's in my diaper bag video, you will know that my number one thing to keep a toddler entertained is a new jar of Play-Doh. Nothing beats it. Anytime she's got a new jar of Play-Doh, she can literally play for so long. If I choose to play with her while she's playing with the Play-Doh, we can play with Play-Doh for hours. So I specifically would say on Amazon, they have tons of kits where you can get 10 or 11 jars of Play-Doh. And then it will also come with little utensils like knives and little shape cutters. These are pretty inexpensive. I think the last one I bought was like $13, and it came with like 6 or 7 different tubs of Play-Doh and like 4 of these and a rolling pin and stuff. So Play-Doh doesn't really last that long. You know, if it stays out long enough, then it dries up and then you gotta get rid of it. It's a really inexpensive way to like entertain your children. The next thing that has really been keeping Luna busy these days are little tiny figurines. And I just took her like a bin out of her little play center, and I put all the little figurines together so that if she wants to play with them, she just takes the bin, she plays with them, and I have a place to put them back at the end. More specifically, she's really into Mickey Mouse Clubhouse these days, which is a huge blessing because the child would only watch Bubble Guppies for the first 1.5 years of her life. So Mickey is very welcome. And she loves playing with these little figurines. She pretends they're talking to each other. She uses them in like a little town that she built. I have noticed now she likes to line them all up with each other. And she also likes to put things under them like pedestals and just have them like talk to each other and stuff. This really like gets her imagination going, which is something that I really love to watch. Keeping on track with Mickey, but not limited to Mickey, are these First Look and Find books. This book, guys, if there's one thing that you get out of this haul, this is definitely the one. We use this book pretty much every single day. They have tons of different themes. It doesn't have to be just Mickey, but they have a bunch of them on Amazon. I am gonna purchase more of them because Luna loves them that much. So pretty much, it'll give you a list of things to find in the picture, and I'll ask her where's the rolling pin, and then she points to the rolling pin. Once they figure out where everything is in the book, and they will figure out pretty quickly, it's easy to keep using the book because then you can go back and say, hey Luna, can you find me a pair of black shoes? Or can you find me a bow that has polka dots on it? And so this book is pretty much endless fun. It's really good for teaching them counting, for teaching them colors, and pretty much memory stuff as well, because they're using their memory muscles to to find the things over and over again when they use the book every day. So the very last thing on my list is Melissa and Doug puzzles. You guys know I'm a huge fan of Melissa and Doug anything. I love that they make all of their things out of wood. I love that everything they make has some sort of educational value to it. Specifically, I'm going to talk about the puzzles today though, because we have a bunch of the puzzles. And even though I purchased a lot of these when Luna was a lot younger, now that she's 2 years old, I find that she's like really excited when she can put them together. And I feel like now is a really good age for her to be using these. So something like this one with the big board puzzle pieces and the nice huge knobs for them to be able to grab. We can use this in a few ways. You can ask them to find the shape, the specific color, where does it go. She really likes these puzzles. We also have one with shapes, we have one with numbers, we have one with letters, we have one with animals. And I also saw that you can buy like a rack to store them all in, which I'm gonna look into because we have so many of them now, we do need some way to store them. This other one here, my sister got for her for Easter, and it's a Mickey puzzle, and this one's really educational, and she still doesn't know how to use it, but like I said, she grows into these things, so it's good to have them now. So this one, she learns how to do snaps and buttons and zippers and laces and buckles, and it's also a puzzle piece, and again with the colors, and it's Mickey, so of course she loves it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope that I was able to give you some inspiration as to some educational toys for your children. Like I said, Luna is 2 years old, so anywhere between 2 and 4 years old, a lot of these things will work for them. It's like the imagination phase where they just got to get the wheels turning and putting things together and feeling like they're part of the real world. So if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Share it with somebody who might need inspiration for a birthday gift or just some new inspiration for toddler toys. You guys can follow me over on Instagram at mrs.shelly.shoosh, and I will catch up with you next time in a new video. Bye!